Hi, seventh graders. This week, we are going to be continuing on learning about some different kinds of cells. So on Monday, we're going to start out by doing a Kahoot. We are going to have a distance learning live meet at 1:10. Forgive me if I end up being a couple minutes late. Sometimes, at the beginning of class, I'm a little frantic. So if it's a couple minutes late, just hang in there and I will be there. So we'll start out with the Kahoot and we'll do a live Kahoot on prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Then there's the cell types flow chart. So if you are on live, I'll kind of walk you guys through this. But if you are not, you will make a copy of this document. And what you'll do then is you'll drag the pictures and the words into the correct spot. And so on this top part here, each circle will have a word from over here and one of the 4 pictures. And then on the bottom down here is just kind of a review, and each box will have 1 word. If you're a distance learner, I will ask that you submit this just so that I can check and see that you're understanding. Once we're finished with that, oops, I'm lost on here. Once we're finished with that, we are going to do the plant versus animal cells graphic organizer. So we're moving on. We've already talked about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells as being the 2 main types of cells. And so now we're going to look a little bit more closely at eukaryotic cells, which are what plant and animal cells are made of. So what you'll do is make a copy of this document. If you can print it out, that would be best because I would like you to color on it. If you cannot, just kind of do your best with the digital copy. So what you will see is you will have a sheet that has a plant cell and an animal cell. We'll give that a minute to load. You're going to use your pages 28 through 32 in your Cells and Heredity textbook to help you fill in and color the sheet. You'll color the organelles that are found in both plant and animal cells one color, and organelles found only in one of the types of cells different colors. So that looks like this. So you'll color in the correct colors for plant and animal, and then you'll list the organelles found only in plant cells here, only in animal cells here, and the organelles that are found in both right here. Once you're finished with that activity, you have one more activity today, and it's the Mariana Trench investigation. And what this is doing is this is showing us why microscopes are important, because that's what we're going to be looking at the rest of the week. Oops, I think I have the wrong thing linked here. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can find this, though, still. Here we go. I'll correct that before. All right, so it'll look like this, and it is an assignment. And so what you're looking at is you're looking at the deepest point on Earth. So you're going to watch this video, and then you are going to be making a copy of this document and filling in the document as you go. Sorry, everything's pretty slow today. So answering the questions and completing the table based on that video, okay? And then submit that when you are finished. All right, on Tuesday, you are going to be doing Microscope Basics. So you will click on the link right here, and it's going to bring you to an assignment. You're going to be doing this assignment starting it today and starting it on Tuesday and finishing it on Wednesday. Close out some of these. And what we're doing is we're exploring microscopes and learning how to use them. Now, my hope is that many of you will be able to come in on next week on Friday on March 12th and get some practice with the microscopes. So I'll be giving more information about that in an email, but we wanted to have the opportunity for distance learners to come in and use the microscopes if possible. If not, that's okay. So what you're going to do on the first day is says to go through this slideshow, and then you'll open up your My document and go through slides 1 through 8 on Tuesday, and then 9 through the end. I think it goes to 11 on Wednesday. And what you're doing is you're doing a virtual microscope lab. So you're looking at the different parts of the microscope, learning how to care for a microscope, And then you're doing kind of a lab where you're learning the importance of being able to zoom in and out. So Tuesday 3 through 8, there's a screencast of the directions. Please watch that. And then there's another screencast on the first day. On Tuesday, you'll go through the stop. And then on Wednesday, you will watch the screencast and complete the rest. Then on Thursday, we're going to have another distance learning live meet at 1:10. And I would strongly suggest that you attend this meet because I'm going to be going through directions for the project. It's an infographic project that you're going to start. You'll sort of start it today or Thursday. You'll have Friday to work on it, and then Thursday and Friday of next week to work on it as well. So I'm going to introduce this infographic project, and you can click there if you want to read about it. And then you're going to do the first part of that project, which is looking at the different organelles that exist in a cell. And so you will make a copy of this document. Oh my gosh, so slow. You'll make a copy of this chart here, and you can choose to either watch the screencast or you can use your textbook to learn about the different functions of the organelles of a cell. And what we're doing on the project is we're trying to come up with an analogy. So you're saying that each organelle is like something else. And so the school analogy is in this slideshow, so that kind of explains it. And then there's not an analogy in the textbook reading, but you can kind of come up with your own. So Thursday, you're going to be filling out the notes, or it's a graphic organizer. And then Friday, you'll be starting to work on your project. So please come on Thursday so you can get information about the project. And yeah, so let me know if you have any questions. Again, Monday and Thursday at 1:10 will be the meets this week. And then I also have office hours on Friday. Have a great week, you guys.